Hello, so I just wanted to talk about Plastic Memories because this is the show that got my full attention and I was not doing anything else while watching it. So I started watching this show because I was looking for something romantic that's not set in high school. And in my opinion, this is not a romantic show at all. And yes, there are people who get into a relationship, but it's more about a friendship, I think, and like human, like non-romantic love, I think. And so usually I don't watch sad films, but this one I still decided to watch it because of characters. Characters, like design and characteristics, both are so great, and it took me a few days to think about it, like, do I need to continue watching it? Because after first episode you know what's gonna happen, and I actually googled and double checked, like, is it gonna happen or will something magic happen? But no, like, you know what's gonna happen after first episode. And so basically the premise is some people expire after 9 years of their life, okay, because they are robots, but you just can't really tell. It's just normal human beings, but they have operational system in their minds that has expiration date. And after 9 years, if you don't retrieve this hardware, then they lose their personality and they become like monsters, because they also become very strong physically. 1 second. And so, so how it starts is that main character goes to a company that actually does retrieval of these robots, and he starts working there. And they assign to him to work with a robot who has only 2 months left, and without telling it to him, like, okay, like, here's your new partner. She's amazing, awesome, like, cutest person in the world. And make sure to take care of her, make sure to make her feel happy. And, oh, did I tell you that you also live together? So, yes, and that's like a partnership you will go through. And after 1 month, when he actually falls in love with her, and it's getting serious, his boss calls him and, oh, did we tell you that she has now 1 month left? And oh, I was like, why do you do this to this person? Like, come on. And oh, and his reaction, his vision gets blurry. And I mean, can you imagine, you get so attached to somebody because you just don't know. I mean, you know that somewhere in 9 years she will get expired, but you don't know exactly when, and you like have developed these feelings towards her, and then you, oh, it's just 4 weeks left basically. And then, like, all episodes are very cute, and it's not just about them, you know, it's like a whole thing. And you kind of start to think, will you want to live in this kind of reality if you had, like, if you knew that, oh, you know, like, some people will just expire. I think currently it's about companion animals. So, for example, if you get a dog, you know that in about a decade they will be gone. But I don't know, like, how would everyone change if some people would just expire? I think our compassion level would decrease, and we would try not to be so emotional, not to attach to people so much, and we would, like, learn how to distance ourselves emotionally more than we do now, I think, because it's just, yeah, it's just weird to have a spouse or a child or even a servant, or it doesn't matter, like a person who you know exactly when they're gonna leave. And I guess that's the cruel reality of that world. And we also learn that these agencies, so it's just not one agency, it's like multiple agencies who do this retrieval work, and usually it gets pretty dramatic because people don't want to lose this their partners, their family members, okay, and they run away, and like all kind of stuff happens, right? But so we learned that other agencies don't really care about people, and they just retrieve their partners. Like, for example, there is one instance, and they're lovers or like spouses, and oh, can he still has 1 week left, right? So can you come back in 1 week and retrieve him in 1 week? And they're like, no, we have some scheduling conflict, so we will just retrieve him now. And I mean, like, she's crying, and like, it's wrong. But so it turns out this not monster, sorry, I mean robot. This robot who when we meet her, she has 2 months left, and then she has 1 month left when she and this main character fall in love with each other. And so her name is Ayla, and actually it turns out she changed the way their agency works, because they are so compassionate to people, and they spend time with them, and they make them ready, you know, like first they come when it's like 2 weeks left, then they come when 1 week left, and like it's a slow process, but they listen to these people, how they feel, and they make it as easy as possible. And it turns out it's just only them who do that. So can you imagine how cruel this world is that they live in? So probably it was okay to do this to newcomer and just get him fall in love with a robot that has only 2 months life left. And so in the end, also like one moment is the opening song. So how every episode starts is something emotional happens, or cute, or like something that like touches you, and then there's breathing in, like, and then starts the music, and it just puts you in this special mood. I think like this breathe in has a huge effect, like how you feel about whole episode and whole show, because if it was like a different soundtrack in the beginning, it would be like different show, I think. And yeah, so then all these cute moments happen in the show, and in the end it's not really so dramatic and tragic. It's more about, yes, like one thing is somebody who knows that they're gonna die, and they fight till the end. They try to make it as much as possible from life, and you also see the legacy that she left, and the last moment is like very beautiful, and it was done greatly. Yes, I still feel very sorry for this main character of what he went through, but at the same time he learned a lesson to enjoy the life and every day. And so the way she was keeping a diary, Ayla was keeping a diary, and it was like a small sentences of like good stuff that happened that day, and she would also draw a small cute sketch. And so when it ended, I was like, there was a music playing, and I was thinking, yes, I think the message of this show is that enjoy life. And yeah, I mean, like every day like is important, and you also think like what you would do, how would you plan your life if you knew exactly when you're gonna die. And then also we see this main character in post-credit scene, and he also says same thing, oh, like I would just enjoy life if I knew exactly how much I have left. And I was like, oh yeah, I got the message, I was thinking the same thing. But then this last scene in post-credit, so he went to a seminar, 9 months seminar, and he returned like a new person. Okay, and then he is getting introduced to his new partner, and we see that it's Ayla's body. So I think I forgot to mention that these robots just lose their personalities, but their bodies remain. And actually, if you, for example, had your friend, this robot, and you will receive discount if you choose same body and request a different robot. So it will have different personality but the same body. I think in some cases that will work, I don't know. But so what really upset me here is that he had no reaction. So they did a handshake, and that's the last shot of the series, and he has no react. Like, can you imagine? Okay, so you are a partner of a robot. You are in love with her. Last few weeks you spent together, and it's like very emotional, and you cried a lot, and you retrieved her. You are the one who like erased her memories, and okay, and then 9 months you go in some seminar. It's like it sounds like a brainwashing to me. It's like, what happened in these 9 months? Because I think they were trying to say that he recovered completely and now he's very strong and new person. But he has no reaction when he sees her. And I guess maybe in that seminar what he learned is to separate personality from visual aspect, and they live in reality where this is actually a great thing, great skill to have, because we see like some other characters have some difficulties because they meet this new person and previously it was their friend and now it's like a new person but same body, and they have some, of course it's not easy for them, right? But for him it's like, oh is it you, but new person, yeah, but same girl, nice, yes. And yeah, I don't